Alright, welcome back.
Now, Philip, the road to true love may be barred by many more dangers.
No, not true love.
I'm going with
I was gonna be like, how did she get his chains off? And I was like, oh wait, she's got a fucking magic key that can unlock any lock.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's true. Actually, you know what? Would that be considered true love, Derek? He was so in love with this unconscious woman at first sight.
2 seconds left on the cutscene.
Oh, that figures. But he was so in love with this woman, Derek, at first sight, he just decided he's got to put his dick in that. That does seem like true love to me. According to Disney logic, that's first sight. Love at first sight. That's true love in Disney.
You know the picture that's the guy pressing the 2 buttons and then he's wiping his brow?
Yeah, I fucking love that.
That's literally this.
Just love at true sight or non-consensual rape, and it's just Disney with the sweat guy and the 2 buttons.
Oh my god, it's fucking true.
I want someone to make that now.
I think someone's already probably has.
Freeze!
Thunder!
Thunder!
Lightning!
No, that's Spellweaver.
Spellweaver. This is actually the best one.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced as Spellweaver.
This is the best one, Chris, but because of this.
Yeah, that is a pretty fancy ballerina twirl she's got going on. I'm gonna ask you not.
Do I have to do the puzzle fucking thing again?
Ka!
Yeah, basically. It's
I was
literally
waiting.
gonna be the cutscene.
So I was waiting for it. What? It opened its mouth, but it didn't make a sound. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Oh, good. I don't have to. I just have to murderize every form.
Don't
of
worry,
these
you
guys.
got Prince Phillips on your side. Okay, can I bring up that I love his stupid shield?
Yeah.
I love it because it's so weird
stupid.
looking. Like it's almost taller than him, but it's thin as fuck.
They call it a tower shield, and it's not very practical.
Yeah, like.
But you know what is practical? That.
Oh no, you sent them into another dimension.
Yeah.
Permanently stuck in a black hole for all eternity. Freeze! Parry!
Freeze! Take that!
I mean, can we be honest? Everything about Prince Philip is impractical. He wears a cape. No capes?
No capes.
No
Did you
capes.
ever watch Incredibles 2?
I have not watched it.
It was pretty good.
I watched the original Incredibles. I played the original Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2, The Underminer, or Incredibles The Underminer, which takes up immediately where the first movie ends, and as I consider it, the actual official second movie.
They really underused the Underminer.
They did. Well, no, they didn't, because he's the whole main bad guy in the first game.
You're right.
In the actual sequel. And then the third movie takes up where the sequel takes place, which is, they accidentally named Incredibles 2, because they screwed up the numbering, but what are you gonna do?
They forgot.
Yeah, they just forgot. That's actually
Underminer!
It's funny, because that game's actually pretty good, it's just
Oh
a
no!
little bit too repetitive after a certain point, because it's just a really long beat-em-up. And after a certain point, you're just like, I could be doing better things with my time.
A lot of that.
Story is decent enough, though. I'd consider it on par with most Disney Pixar movies, as in mostly thought out until they get to a certain point and then give up. Sorry, Pixar, but I've noticed this to be quite the trend in your movies. Incredibles. I've not seen Incredibles 2, but Incredibles 2 falls into it, where they're just like, let's retell the first movie, but this time it will be a woman that does it! God, I'm so good at writing movies!
Oh my god,
Derek,
that actually happened.
I know, Derek just has the moment of, wait a minute. Oh my god, that is what they did. Yeah, no, it's just the same fucking movie again, just it's a woman this time. In both regards. It's his wife not cheating on him, with the supervillain who's pretending to be a good guy, who's actually the villain, is a girl. And it's just like the same fucking movie, but with reverse genders. Derek's like, god damn it. The only thing different is that their end goal is, like, different, I believe.
She wants to he wants everyone to be a hero, and she wants no heroes, I think?
Yeah, which is the same thing, by the way. But it's because his goal was. Can we all just agree that Sinestro is one of the greatest fucking villains ever? In
Guy,
any,
right?
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
original villain. Because he makes the world's greatest point, which is when everyone's super, no one will be.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of the same idea that she has, though, where she...
If
Because essentially
everybody's
he
normal,
gets
we
rid
don't
of...
have to worry about it.
Yeah, like, he gets rid of superheroes, but he gets rid of superheroes by just making everyone a superhero.
I think his way is slightly cooler.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I say he's, like, the best villain, I think, ever made. Also, I just love that saying because you can apply it to everything. Like...
If everybody's special, no one's special.
Yeah, and like when the news calls all YouTubers Nazis and shit, and like anyone who watches them Nazis, and then I'm just like, every time I read an article like that or see an article like that, I just go, because remember, kids, when everyone's a Nazi, no one will be. See the problem with that? The more you use that word, the less effective it becomes.
How dare you? Nah.
That did not need... My brain and eyes could not register fast enough what happened there. Did she get launched up, destroy the building, and then end up standing on it all within the span of 5 fucking frames?
Yep.
What the fuck? Alright.
This was a PSP game.
No, you can give more frames to that.
I'm aware.
That was so fucking fast. I legit, like, you know that thing where they're like blinking, you miss it? I I thought I blinked and missed most of that, but no.
So there was a QuickTime event. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I saw the QuickTime event,
But,
and then like the next thing was you. It was literally QuickTime event, attack, destroyed, standing, in like that
scratch
order.
my nose because
Yeah.
I was just like, I can scratch my nose here. No, I couldn't.
I just like.
Also, do you like this? The AI broke because they're not on the ledge anymore.
Ah, that's good. I like that. But yeah, it was like, well, let me think. It was launched up, QuickTime event, attack, destroyed, standing. It was 5 frames. It was 5 frames of animation there.
Oh, there's another one, just so you know.
Oh god.
So you can watch it again.
I can't. I hope it's slower.
Nope.
Well, tell me before you do it. I want to blink this time.
We'll be there in a little bit. I forget where exactly it is, but I know it's somewhere around here.
Dua. But yeah, that's the point that I'm getting. But I think that's just a good word to live by, is that when everyone is something, it will no longer be that thing. And that can be a big problem eventually.
Are you ready, Chris?
Okay, here we go. Okay,
That
one was a little slower.
better.
Yeah, that was a little better animated. It was still really fast, but it wasn't, like, unseeably fast.
I know we're trying to get out and all, but, like, I want those 2 chests.
I do. I get you.
Because I hit the fucking thing.
Thunder!
Thunder! Thunder! I got tie jump. I can now go back to those worlds and get my fucking ship.
Wait, does that mean you can jump high now?
Yep. But not as high as if it was max level, Chris.
Oh.
Just that high.
Oh, now I'm disappointed. What if? Maybe it's her fur. Take that!
It's all. That is
Sure.
literally how it is nowadays.
No, I definitely sent it to you already. I'm 100% sure I've already rung up on the show, so I'm gonna skip it. But it was like, I think I told you, it was like Pokemon, it was like you have to pick a side joke this guy made.
I think so.
About the thing? Okay, I'm pretty sure I told it already. Speaking of which, has anyone heard anything about Pokemon?
Dude, it comes out in less than 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I have
and
not
we
heard
still have not
anything
heard
in, like,
that much
months.
about it.
I think it's because every time they release something new on the game, people get mad again about the fact that not everything is in the game.
Because they haven't released the full Pokédex yet. They haven't even released half the Pokemon that are supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Like, they still have to release all of the evolutions for the starters,
Yeah.
and they haven't even...
I think they've just chosen to go completely silent because they just don't want people to remember that there's backlash about it. So they're just going quiet and they're just gonna silently release the game and then be like, and that way no one has time to be upset about it and have controversies and like convince people not to like buy it.
I'm very conflicted about it because it's just like I like Pokemon, but I don't know how to feel about this one.
I think it's gonna be bad.
I think you're right.
And that's not just because they don't have all the Pokemon in there. I really could give less of a fuck about that. It's
Same.
just the fact that Pokemon has been on a
Downward
steady
spiral.
decrease since, in my opinion, 6, but some people would argue 5.
6 Sun and Moon.
6 was no, 6 was X and Y, and I thought X and Y was good.
I thought it was pretty
I
good,
liked
too.
X and Y.
I liked it. I liked the remake of Ruby and Sapphire.
But I really, I really liked the remake of Ruby and Sapphire, and I liked X and Y. I thought Sun and Moon and Sun and Moon Ultra were some of the worst Pokemon games I've ever played. I have never hated a game
I have conflicting feelings about it.
I don't even have a conflicting feeling about it. My
Because-
feeling about it is that it was bad.
Because
That was
I liked basically Sun and Moon 2.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it just felt like a better, more complete game.
See-
but the first one was just like, well, why would you release a game that just kind of feels
See,
half?
the irony with that is that I have another friend who's played Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, or I don't know if he played the original Sun and Moon. Maybe he just played Ultra and he was just like, "Oh, it sucks." He's like, I think it's worse than the original, and I'm like, well, that's saying something because I think the original was awful.
Because it just feels like, because I went back and played the original, the Sun and Moon,
Yeah,
sometime after I had beaten the second one, the Ultra Sun and Moon,
yeah,
and I was just like, this just feels lacking.
yeah.
Like they did most of the stuff, but they half-assed it.
Well, that's normally how it is when
You're
you
right.
play their complete version, otherwise known as the one where we fixed all the problems.
And introduce more content.
Yeah. I played, I don't know. No, I think Sun and Moon are the worst ones. The second worst ones would be, like, Gen 5.
You mean
No,
Black and White
no.
too?
No. The second worst ones would be Gen 2. Suck it, internet. The second worst one is Black and White. I mean, yeah, the second worst one is Gen 2, and then the third worst one is fucking Black and White.
Chris,
By far.
be careful.
No, I stand by that because fucking Sun and Moon is boring. It's so fucking boring and not fun to play, and whenever you're just like, time to go fight the gym, they're like, JK, time to play hide and seek! And it's like, I hate this! What am I, a fucking 2-year-old? I don't want to play fucking hide and seek in a goddamn video game when I could be playing it with my adult friends because we're all fucking stupid! Like... No! Like, I just want to fight the gym, get the badge, and move to the next fucking town! This is just wasting my fucking time! And I'm mad about it! And, like...
That was the truest fucking thing
For me, Gen 2... okay, and so for me, the most important thing about Pokemon is the gym battle. Because it's the point where you've done some things, you've caught new Pokemon, time to test your skills and get the thing and move to the next town. It's not super long, it's not annoying to do, you go in and do the core fun thing about Pokemon, which is fucking battle. You go in, you have your dynamic battle, and you get your badge, and then you move on to the next town. Fucking...
I think we're at the boss, by the way.
That's fine.
Continue.
Sun and Moon is literally fucking... I remember this from the movie, by the way. I remember her
when
her
Aqua
anime
and
hair
Prince
there.
Man fought Dragon.
Yeah, for the love of Sleeping Beauty.
Nor can you see how easy.
Aqua was a lesbian all the way back in the 50s. It was crazy.
I mean, she is. She is.
Fighting for the love of Sleeping Beauty.
You know, her and Kyrie hook up in 3. You know that, right?
I don't know if that's true or not. Because it
The internet
totally
wants it.
seems feasible. Yeah, like it seems feasible, honestly, for these games. But there's the dragon. But yeah, but Sun and Moon is literally just like, oh, you want to come here and fight the gym battle? JK, there's no gym battle to fight. Oh, and now you have to play hide and seek. Oh, and now the totem Pokemon showed up. You better beat them. And now they're summoning more Pokemon for you to fight in the totem battle. Because, you know, you can't just fight the one. You gotta fight like 7 of them. And it takes super long because for every one that they summon, they get a turn. So now the battle is lasting twice as long as you wait for fucking 3 other Pokemon to fucking throw out a fucking attack! And like, I hate it. I've never been so fucking mad playing a fucking Pokemon game. Aside from 2! Now I'm going to why 2 is the second worst. 2 is the second worst because almost every fucking gym battle is unsatisfying. They're either complete pushovers,
But there's
or they're
16 gyms,
stupid
Chris.
bullshit. Like, no, my entire feeling of Gen 2 is summed up with the Miltank battle with Whitney. Because here's what you do. You go in there and you fight a Miltank. And honestly, it's not even that hard of a fight when I fight it. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I normally don't have that much problem with their Miltank. It just can be annoying in certain situations because it depends on what Pokemon you're using and how much she wants to spam Milk Drink in Rollout. Because they can't run out of MP, so they can just use it forever, which is super annoying. That being said, she still sucks, even with it being easy, because it's unsatisfying. The minute you beat her, she cries, and then makes you leave. And then when you leave, you get all the way to a certain point, and the fucking another trainer's like, oh, no, you have to get the gym badge from her, she can't not. And then she still doesn't want to give it to you! And has to be told she has to! And I'm like, this is the most unsatisfying thing ever. I literally beat one of the hardest gym battles in this fucking game, which is way too early in the game because balancing be damned. Like, I beat one of the hardest gyms in the game because of how early it is in the game to do the gym. And then instead of having, like, yeah, what a great victory, she cries to make me feel bad about it, and then refuses to give me the thing so that I just don't like her. Cool! What a great game! I love this! And then, when you fucking... And then they do it again! On the 6th gym battle, the 6th one! The main fucking gym leader who's supposed to be the one thing standing in your way before you can go and fight the Elite Four. The pinnacle of what the Pokemon gym leaders are supposed to represent for power and strength.
That's the Dragon Lady, yeah.
Fucking, when you beat her, she fucking acts like a baby and won't give you your badge again!
And then the Elder is just like,
no, you have to do that. And I'm like, this is the worst fucking game I've ever fucking... I'm like, this is the most unsatisfying game I've ever fucking played. Because every gym battle is literally them just being like, no!
So he just fucking pelts the sword.
Yeah, no, I always love that in the movie. Like, he just hucks the sword fucking like an arrow at this fucking dragon. But yeah, Gen 2 just has a whole shit ton of balancing problems and glitches and other bullshit, and all the gym leaders I hate. I hate all the gym leaders, and that's like the main selling point of fucking Pokemon for me, is that the gyms should be interesting and challenging without being bullshit.
You ready for the new one of the new Pokemon thing? Mm-hmm. There's like 2 leagues. There's a junior and a real champion. Mm-hmm. So you know how it is with like baseball? Mm-hmm. You got the minor leagues and the major leagues? Yeah. That's what it is in Pokemon now.
Oh god, no. Actually,
I like it and don't.
That could be neat. We'll see. That could be neat. Also, why is it... If anything, if they were gonna make it based off baseball, they should have set it in America again. Instead of France. There ain't no baseball in France.
No, this one's England now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
France.
There's no baseball in England.
Well, they have soccer. The minor leagues and the major leagues of soccer.
That's fine then. Well, no one gives a shit about that sport. It's like the worst sport. Take that, internet.
Most popular sport
I
in
know.
the world.
Well, it's the most popular sport because it's the cheapest sport.
It's also
for
the most
poor
accessible.
people.
It's the most accessible and it's the easiest to understand.
That's not true at all.
Well, yes, yes, no.
It's a sport where you can't use your hands unless you're the goalie, but you
right.
can't be within a certain range of the goal to shoot for the ball.
You're right.
And then if anyone's within that certain range that isn't even the person holding the ball, that can also be, that's fair, but I think there can only be one in there at a time or some shit.
I don't remember
And
exactly
then,
how it works.
Like, yeah, so don't tell me that it's the most easy,
Well,
straightforward
let
sport,
me
because that's
rephrase that.
horseshit.
Let me
I
rephrase
know
that.
it's not.
It's
Yeah,
the easiest to explain to somebody.
yeah,
You
no,
can't
no.
use your hands
It's-
to kick the ball into the hole.
That's not even it. It's not that it's easy to explain. Every sport is easy to explain. Baseball is literally you hit the ball with a stick. You figure out the rest of it as you go along. It's not that it's a hard sport. It's that it's a cheap sport.
You're right.
All you need to play soccer is a ball. Because you can make anything the goal.
You're right.
That's why it's a cheap, well-known
why
sport,
it's-
and that's why basketball isn't. Because you need a ball that can bounce well, and you need to have the ability to somehow set up a basket on something. Like, that's why basketball is never going to hit the peak that it could. The irony is that American football is equally as easy to understand. You get the ball, and you run to a goal. That's it. But for some reason, well, let's be honest, it's not as popular because it's mainly a sport that's just played over here.
Yeah.
And our efforts to try and get it played in other states and other countries has been, let's just say, lackluster on our part.
I love that it's called football here.
Yeah.
But anywhere else it's called American football.
Yeah, American football. Because it is American football.
True.
We don't have... You know what's the irony is that soccer has been along for way longer than any other sport. That's the other reason why it's so popular, is because of how long it's been around. And for some reason, America didn't get soccer until way after we established football.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Dude, and you know what I love about soccer?
I'm
Or football?
Yeah.
Depending on where you are, is... It's probably been around for fucking thousands of years.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so simple. You just
You just kick the
kick
ball.
the ball into the other net.
It also depends on where you go, because there's other, like... There's also, like,
Different
depending
forms
on
of
your...
it and
Well,
shit.
depending on your country, what's the most popular sport varies wildly. Like, rugby is the most popular sport in Australia.
Probably.
Like, by a lot.
And hockey is
Hockey's the
Canada's,
most popular in Canada.
But soccer or
Soccer is just on average the most popular worldwide.
yeah, most
Just
of
on
Europe,
average.
most of most of like
Most of Africa, most of South America, a good chunk of Europe. Probably also Russia. Although I hear Russia's pretty big in hockey.
yeah, I think so.
I've heard they really like
They like
hockey.
their violent sport.
Yeah, they really like their violent sports. It's funny. Dude, you hear what the fucking... Alright.
We got a little bit of time. Is it enough time?
It's slightly political. So I'm like, there's not a lot of time to explain it. Essentially, you might get a kick out. The internet might get a kick out of it though, because I just think it's funny. So essentially, the female soccer team is trying to sue essentially the soccer team organization because they don't get paid as much as the male soccer team players. So they had a whole court case, and they like did research into it and all the papers and checked everyone's like what they're making and how much they're making against other things. And the women make more than the men's soccer team. And they're suing, and their argument is that, well, yeah, but if we played as much as the guys played, then we should make more money. No, it was the guys played less though, and their on average contracts are slightly higher than ours. Therefore, we should be paid more money. And they're just like, essentially the judge was just like, no,
Get out.
that's not how that works. Essentially their argument was that we should be paid more because we poorly negotiated our contracts and are paid less than the guys because we didn't negotiate our contracts higher. That's literally their argument. Yeah, and I'm like, that's not how that works. And the judge was just like, yeah, no, that's not how that works. You can't do that. But I just thought it was really funny because I was just like, I'm like, this is where society's become. It's literally people trying to be like, we deserve more money, and then when it's just like, but you make the same money, then they're just leaving like, but we should make more. And it's like, but that's not equality, the thing that you're arguing that this is for. I mean, I understand that you want to make more money. I'm not even going to argue, because everyone wants to make more money, and I don't have a problem with people making more money if they deserve it. But, like, don't try and disguise it under the grounds of equal pay for everyone when it's clearly gonna be more pay for you and less for the other people. Like, if you want to argue a higher paycheck, you can do that. That's kind of the whole point of having contracts, is to argue more money. But, you know, whatever. That's what you get what you get. Yeah, you get what you get.
Okay.
I just think it's funny.
I'm gonna kind of rush ahead and figure it out because it's about time to end the episode.
Yeah, it's about time.
I think there's a save point right
Immediately cutscene.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, we'll have to see you guys in the next part. We'll see you then. Peace.